walk. Hounds look to bounce back after having just lost to Clarkston 1-9. About 20 minutes ago was when that game ended, so hopefully Hounds can bounce back and take a win here. Elise McDougall with the quick walk off to start the game off. She'll head to first. Get the Hounds on base. Hounds are guest this time. Even though they are playing at home for a doubleheader, the second game you are usually the guest team. Kelsey will lay down the bunt, throw the first. Not in time. She will advance Elise McDougall to second base. Great bunt by senior Kelsey Benton. She just lined that thing up, put it right down the third base line, and takes the base. Sorry, I totally missed it, but Elise McDougall just stole third. Great job by her getting there quick, beating the throw. Kelsey, however, did stay at first for that one. Kelsey will go for the steal, and she will take second base standing up. Not even a throwdown or consideration to get Kelsey out at second. That one's belted to left field. That is a home run by senior Megan McSweeney. Megan McSweeney goes yard on senior night. What a treat. That'll put the Hounds up 3-0, and she's greeted with high fives and hugs at the home plate. Man, that must feel amazing to be Megan McSweeney right now. Got the fastball up and in, swung early, and just torqued it to left field right over the fence. Great job by senior Megan McSweeney. Senior Haley Talbot up to the plate now. Counts 2-0. That one will be foul ball straight back. I'll make the count 2-1. That'll be a hard line drive to shortstop, and that'll be an error single for Haley Talbot. Hounds on a roll to start this game off. Just hard line drive to the shortstop, wasn't able to handle it. That strike will snag the outside corner. It was a great pitch by 8 Sandine. That's a foul tip over the right fence. Keela Miles a little early on that one. Just out of play on the left side, up the left field line. Count is 0-2. We'll have to see if Keeley can battle back on this one. Little dinker over the shortstop's head. That'll fall into the gap for a base hit. Great job by Keely Myers. Gets that one right over the shortstop. Center fielder not able to come in time and catch that one. Drops in for a base hit. Hounds on a roll here. No outs. Kinsey Keller steps up to the plate. The only lefty besides Maddie Wolf in this game. Clarkston, I believe, has no lefties on their team. That ball will be up and out for 2-0 count. Did she go? No, she didn't. That'll be a ball in the dirt. 3-0 for Kinsey Callagher. Runners on first and second. Dinker off the end of the bat. That'll be caught by the shortstop. That'll be number 1 Copeland. Catch the line drive by Kinsey Callagher. Fortunately, Kinsey Callagher swung a little late on that one, got the end of the bat, and that just blooper right to the shortstop. That pitch is down and in for a ball 1. Two balls, no strikes for Maddie Wolf. 1 out, runners on first and second. That'll catch the outside edge for a first strike. That'll make it 2-1 for Maddie Wolf. That ball's out and in the dirt for a 3-1 count. For Maddie Wolf, you're probably expecting a pitch maybe on the outside edge, probably something you can hit. And that will not be the case. That will be a fully outside ball, and that will advance the runners to fully loaded as Maddie takes the walk. Blooper will drop in, and everyone is safe. Haley Talbot will come in, score Hounds' 4th run of the game. Be ball number 1 for Chelsea Johnson. She'll hit a line drive grounder through the gap, advance all the runners, and Maddie Wolf and Keely Myers will come around from third and second respectively to score the 2 go-ahead runs. Great RBI single for Chelsea Johnson. And with that, we'll return to the top of the lineup with Elise McDougall starting it off here. Ball outside for 1-0. That'll be a line drive caught by the second baseman. Great play. Gets back to the bag in time to get the double play. Great heads-up play by the second baseman from Clarkston. Catches the line drive, immediately knows to try and go back in second, get the tag up, and she does exactly that. Gets the 2 outs for Clarkston. Gets out of that tough inning. Looks like we'll have Kinsey Callagher on the mound to start it off for Pullman. Closed the game earlier today as senior Haley Talbot started pitching last game, but Kinsey will start this one off, see what she can do. All right. Almost underway here with the bottom of the first inning. Clarkston, being the home team this time, will bat bottom of the inning instead of Pullman. Number 1 Copeland to start us off. First pitch swinging, gets a line drive into left field. That'll be fielded by senior Kelsey Benton, and she'll get a base knock single to start it off. Throw down to second. Megan not able to keep that one in the glove. Copeland will be safe on the steal to second. Copeland, I believe, stole almost every single time she was on base last game. And once again showing off her speed and is able to get there once again. High ball. Seemed like a little bit of a pitch out, maybe trying to see if Copeland was going to go for third. Strike right down the pipe. Right pitch by Kinsey Callagher. That'll make the count 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2 count for McMangle. So try and get a base hit single. Will most likely score a run as Copeland is very quick on her feet. There's the knock that he was looking for. That's going to be over left fielder Kelsey Benton. She'll be looking for a go-ahead double as Copeland will come around from second to score. That'll bring up number 3, Murphy. High inside pitch will give the count 1-0. Here's the 1-0 delivery. That ball is low, but swung at by Murphy. That'll make the count 1-1. Looks like she kind of realized halfway through that swing that she probably shouldn't have swung at that one. But nonetheless, it's now 1-1. Delivery is high for ball 2. Down the middle, that'll be fair. Kelsey Benton will catch that. McMangle will tag from second into third. Although she's definitely bummed out, she wanted the obviously wanted the single, but it is good that she advanced the runner to third base. Now brought up number 23, Calkins. That'll be a strike low. Make count 0-1. Runner on third, 1 out. Excuse me. That one is a blooper to left, and it'll drop in for a single. She's going for 2. Throw is a touch late, and she'll get a double out of that. RBI double at that. Not as exciting of a first inning so far. Clarkston scored 7 in the first inning of last game. Not too sure what head coach Fishback was talking to the umpire about. But as you saw in the replay, throw just a touch late. Ball drops in for a blooper to second, and that'll score the runner. Hounds up 6-2. Number 22 blew it at the plate. 1 out. That'll be a strike right down the middle. Great pitch by Kinsey Callagher. Blew it, definitely wishing she had that one back. Calkins at second. That'll be a foul ball over right fence. A little bit late on that pitch. Decided she wanted it just a touch too late. Count is 0-2. Your pitcher, Kinsey, probably trying to not necessarily throw a strike right down the middle, but that one is also flied out to over the right fence. A little bit late again. Probably looking to put this one maybe low and away, high and away, maybe a little inside. Try and get Blewett to chase it. Looks like she likes the outside pitch, so we'll see what happens. That one's in the dirt, low and inside. Count will be 1-2. She'll swing and drop third strike, but Keely Myers, the catcher, will tag her out. On the bat's backswing, ball tipped the ball out of Keely Myers' glove. Said sorry though, and we'll take her walk to the dugout. I'll bring up number 4, Herb, and she'll tip off the first pitch. Give her an 0-1 count. She'll get all of that one. Going for 4, and she got her. Number 3, Murphy, a little ambitious there, trying to get home, and that'll cost her. As the Hounds able to swing that ball in fast enough to get her out at the plate. Great job by the Hounds to get that one in. Number 8, Sandine, once again our pitcher for Clarkston today. Senior Kelsey Benton started off for the Hounds. First pitch, ball low and inside. That one right down the middle. Kelsey just missed that one. Definitely wishing she had that pitch back, but nonetheless, it'll be 1-1. High and outside for ball 2. Kelsey Benton looking to continue her on-base percentage. She was 3 for 4 last game. So far 1 for 1 this game, and with a bunt single. Fortunately, she'll chase the high fastball, and that will lead to a first batter strikeout for number 8, Sandine. Megan will get a little under and ahead of that one. That'll be a foul tip over the left fence. 1-1 delivery here to Megan McSweeney. Like that pitch, and hits it right past the third baseman. She'll look at 2 and then shuffle back to 1. Great job by Megan McSweeney, choosing her pitch, getting ahead of it in time, knock it down the third baseline, gets on first. I'll bring up senior Haley Talbot. It's going to be a blooper to right field. That'll drop in for a base hit. Another base hit for Talbot. She had a single on the first inning. Off an error nonetheless, but single's a single. That'll be a base knock for Keely Myers. Megan will come around from second and score safely. give the Hounds 7 runs on the day so far. Great job by Keely Myers. Line drive right over the shortstop's head. Drops it down for a single. Picks up the RBI. And Kinsey Callagher keeping up the scoring or hitting streak for the Hounds. That'll score senior Haley Talbot from second base. Give the Hounds 8 runs so far. Hounds looking much more in it this game than last game. And they've just been cruising through the batting order so far. Runners will advance on a wild pitch. We'll make it 1-0 for senior Maddie Wolf, the second of 2 lefties on this team. She'll get a base knock over the shortstop's head. That'll score Keely Myers. Kinsey safely into third, and Maddie Wolf with the RBI single. Hounds on a streak right now. 5 singles in a row. Bunt show, no go, pitch in the dirt. Second base stolen. One-0 delivery. That'll be high for a ball. Throw back to the pitcher a little low, but traps it down. Base knock to right field. That'll score Kinsey Callagher and Maddie Wolf from third and second base respectively. Give the Hounds an 11-2 lead with 1 out in the second. Who's, I forget her name. Yeah. No, the before that. Just got a single. Armstrong. Okay, thank you.
You want me to put some ice in there so that'll cool? Sure.
Okay. That was Armstrong with the single. That scored 2. I'll bring up senior Chelsea Johnson. Johnson looking to go 2 for 2, and that blooper to center field will drop in. And Fishback will be sending Armstrong. And Chelsea safely in with a triple. Scores Armstrong. Great piece of hitting for Chelsea Johnson. Gets that blooper into center field. Center fielder thought she had a beat on it and just drops in. Throw not in time. Chelsea Johnson will score, and Elise McDougall will be on first base with a line drive single. Clarkston head coach will come out to have a meeting with Sandine. They are 13-2 in the second. No balls, no strikes. Senior Kelsey Benton to the plate. Elise McDougall on first. Kelsey Benton will look to bounce back as she struck out earlier this inning. See if she can get one back here. Blooper to second base. She'll catch that, and Elise will stay on second. I'll make Clarkston 2 outs now with that blooper to second base, and then I'll bring up senior Megan McSweeney. She'll also catch under that one. Same play, second baseman, same play, gets the catch. That'll end the inning. eventful inning for the Hounds. 7 runs on the board after 7 straight singles and a triple, followed by 2 flyouts, which would ended the inning. But overall, great inning from the Hounds. Great piece of hitting. Hounds looking like a whole different team this game. As last game, they were by the end of the second, they were down 8-0. So great job by the Hounds to bounce back after that tough first game loss, and they'll look to keep adding their lead after this, what is hopefully a 1-2-3 inning. Number 5, Bromeling to start it off for Clarkston in the bottom of the second inning. First pitch is outside, but she'll swing at that one. Kinsey Callagher, as you can see, still up on the mound. 0-1 delivery. Inside, gets a piece of it, gets it over the fence, and that'll be a strike. You're right, I am. It's because that says 2. I think they're off, not us. They're definitely off. It's definitely the second inning. Tell them it's the bottom of the second. Ground ball to Megan McSweeney, and she'll clean that up for out number 1. Our scoreboard's a little off, sorry. It is actually the bottom of the second inning, not the top of the third. And will be 1 out for the Hounds. Pitcher number 8, Sandine, up at the plate. Chased it outside. That'll be strike number 2. 2-0 to Sandine. And that'll be strike 3, out number 2. Second strikeout of Kinsey Callagher. I'll bring out number 9, Arnott. Ball outside and up. A 1 delivery. That one's low but swung at. Fielded by Kinsey Callagher. Throw the first, dropped, and that'll leave Arnott with a ground single by the error from first baseman Haley Talbot. It's a good play by Kinsey Callagher to get to the ball. Throws it over to first in time, but just a little low. And senior Haley Talbot drops it, leaving Arnott on base. Brings up number 6, Blades. That'll be right up the middle into the gap. Fielded by center fielder Elise McDougall. And back-to-back base hits for Clarkston. No 1 delivery to McMangle. Swing. That'll be strike number 1. That'll be high fastball for the strike. Drop third strike. That'll be a lax throw for Keely Myers, and Kenzie Callagher will record her third strikeout. That'll bring us to the top of the third with, I believe, Senior Haley Talbot will be starting us off. Looks like Sandine is still pitching for Clarkston. It was actually Senior Kenzie Callagher's fourth strikeout on the day, as missed the drop third strikeout from last inning. A little bit of a scare for pitcher Sandine, as the throw to second was a little low. Senior Haley Talbot up to the plate. A little bit of a fast pitch. Floater to center field, and that'll be caught for out number one. It was bad for Haley Talbot. Just got just under that one. Another fast pitch, and that'll be low for ball one. After the foul tip, Keely Myers will be looking to continue her 2-for-2 day with a base hit here. That one's way high. Count will be 1-2. Sorry, 2-1 on the count, my mistake. But after that foul tip, it'll be 2-2. She'll get just under that one. That one back spinning hard. Second baseman will catch it for another flyout. I'll bring up senior lefty Kenzie Callagher. She'll look to improve her 1-2 record today to 2-3. First pitch swinging, that one belted over the right fielder, stays in. She'll look at 2, maybe 3. And no, she'll stop safely at second base with a long, hard shot to right field for a double. My senior Maddie Wolf up to the plate. Back-to-back senior lefties for Pullman. Wolf with a walk and a single today. She'll look to go 3-for-3 after the 1-0 delivery. Ball high. That'll make it 2-0. Delivery. Ball outside. I'll be 3-0. Probably going to be a strike here for prediction. I'll make it 3-1. Catches the outside edge. Keller on second. 3-1 delivery. High. It's definitely a ball, but swung regardless. Count is now full. 3-2. 3-2 delivery. Catches the inside corner. Not too sure about that one, but does not matter what I think. And I'll be Sandine's second strikeout. Kinsey Calder still on the mound for the Hounds. She's to be expected, as she's doing a pretty good job so far today. After this meeting at the mound, it'll be number 3 Murphy up for the Bantams first. Murphy with a fly out in the first. She'll be looking to get a base knock here. First pitch outside for ball 1. Second pitch swinging. Keely Miles will look to get under that, but barely drop it. And she is quite frustrated as she had that the whole way. Last second just hits the outside part of her glove. And a lucky break for Murphy. With that foul ball, bring the count to 1-1. Still on the replay there, just bounces off the right side of her glove. Definitely wants that one back. Ball up, we'll make it 2-1. Murphy looking to get on base here after that lucky break. Ball high and outside, count 3-1. That'll be another ball high. Murphy will advance to first on a walk. And that'll bring up number 23, Calkins. Calkins with a double in the first inning. But later that inning was tagged out at the plate to end the first. That one looking borderline, but called a ball. Count is 1-0. 1-0 delivery. Strike right down the middle. Count is 1-1. Strike up and in, swinging. Make the count 1-2 to Calkins. 1-2 delivery. Piece down the third base. They'll look to turn 2. There's one. Second throw is wide. Chelsea Johnson able to field it, get it to second for the front runner force out. But unfortunately, throw is wide. Calkins aboard on first with the fielder's choice. And we'll take a momentary pause for shoe tie. But quick tie and we'll be right back in it. Count is 1-0. Swung on the inside pitch, so that'll make the count 1-1. 1 out, runner on first. 1-1 delivery is high and outside. That'll be ball 2. One delivery. It catches the outside edge, and that'll be strike number 2. Count 2-2. Connects on that one. Fly ball will barely bounce over the fence on top of the Clarkston dugout. Count remains at 2-2. Bottom of the third, 1 out. Runner on first. Count is 2-2. Delivery is a grounder on the third base line. Chelsea will look at 2 and get the force out. Another good play by third baseman senior Chelsea Johnson. Get the force out at second. And number 22 Blewett will arrive at first with a fielder's choice single. Grounded to second base with a quick throw to first, and that'll get the Hounds out of the inning. Top of the fourth inning here. Hounds will come to the plate. Looks like it will be Armstrong up to the plate first, as we have a new pitcher, number 7 McMangle for Clarkston. Sandine will take a seat after the third inning. We're left the field with 2 strikeouts. Alright. Armstrong will head off the fourth inning. Strike inside. Great pitch by McMangle there. Catches the inside edge for strike 1. She'll foul that one down and put the count at 0-2. Oh, 2 count for Armstrong. Connects, but tad late, and that'll be a foul ball down the right line. Count remains at 0-2. Oh, 2 delivery. That was a strike high and inside, and she'll connect late once again for a foul tip over the right field. Or over the right fence. Oh, 2 delivery once again. Grounder in the gap between first and second base, and she will happily take her single. That is her 3rd single of the game. She's gotten on base every inning. Unfortunately, Chelsea Johnson did hit into a double play. Sorry, not a double play. She hit into a force out, which left Armstrong out to end the first inning. But hopefully Chelsea will be able to continue her 2-2 streak after that foul tip over the fence. 0-2 count. Chelsea Johnson with a triple last inning. She will get a little under of that one once again. Count remains at 0-2. Chelsea battling here, trying to get another base knock, go 3 for 3 so far. Right now 2 for 2 with a single in the first and triple in the second. That pitch is low and inside for ball 1. Swing and a miss. Chelsea Johnson, that'll be strikeout number 1 for McMangle. Was a drop third strike, however, there is a runner on first base, which means drop third strike rule is not in effect, so that will be a strikeout. Oh my God. Fell tip straight back at me. Strike 2, straight down the middle. Swing and a miss from batter number 1, junior Elise McDougall. McDougall with a line-out, walk, and single today. That'll be ball 1 inside. One and two count here. 1 out. Armstrong still on first. Just a tad bit late, just over the right foul line. Still battling though. It'll keep the count at 1 and 2. 1-2 delivery. Pitcher thought that was 3 outs, but only 2 with the strikeout from McDougall. Senior Kelsey Benton will be our 4th batter of the inning. One-0 delivery. Swing and a miss. For strike 1. Just under that pitch. She'll get a piece of that one. That one will stay fair. Can she beat the first baseman? Fortunately not, and she'll flip to the second baseman for out number 3. Hounds leave 1 runner stranded to end the top of the 4th. I'll head to the bottom of the 4th. We're starting with number 5, Bromeling for the Bantams. Kinsey Callagher still on the mound. 4 strikeouts on the game. See if she can get 3 more back to back and get out of this inning. Like I said, after this break, I'll bring up number 5, Bromeling. She has grounded out twice so far today. Once again, be looking to get a base knock or, who knows, even a home run. She'll connect, and looks like that'll be her 3rd ground out as Megan McSweeney cleans it up and throws cleanly to first. That ground out will bring up number 8, Sandine. First pitch is low and inside for ball 1. Right down the pipe. Strike 1 to Sandine. Put the count at 1-1. Catches the outside corner. Strike 2. 1-2 count. Here's the delivery. It's a good pitch. Middle inside. And Sandine catches a piece of it, but a little early and hits a tripler down the left line for a foul ball. 1-2 delivery here. Right down the middle, and that'll get past first baseman Haley Talbot. And Sandine will have her first hit of the day with a ground single. One out here for the Hounds on the bottom of the 4th. Runner on first base. And Arnott pounds that one to right center. Sandine looking to score, so Arnott going to third. Throw to third is wide. And stand-up triple for Arnott to score Sandine from first. Great base knock from Arnott. Catches it right to right center. I'll bring up number 6, Blades. 0-0 pitch is outside for ball 1. Swung hard at that one. Looked like she kind of took her eye off of it. That'll be strike number 1. Will that stay in? Foul ball, says the umpire. That one barely in play. Right on the line. Once again, a little late. Allen will find left center gap. She'll look at do, but retreat back to first, and RBI single for Copeland. Copeland once again showing her speed, as that'll be our second steal of the game. I believe 5th steal on the day over 2 games. She'll be a second. 1-0 count. Foul tip, strike 1. Dinker to shortstop. Megan will throw to first, throw back to third. Not in time, as Copeland is fast on her feet. Sacrifice ground out for McMangle. That'll bring up number 3, Murphy. Murphy with the flyout and a walk today. Should look to go 2 for 3 here. A little behind it. That'll be left foul ball. One, 2 count. Sorry, 0-2 count. And just a tad late, and that'll be foul ball down the left line. Count to remain at 0-2, as she will trot back to the batter's box. Oh, 3 pitch to Murphy. 0-2, sorry. And it will be 0-3, as it's a strikeout count on the outside edge. That'll be Kinsey Keller's 5th strikeout, and Murphy will take a walk back to the dugout. You can see right now, it's 3 seniors standing right there. If you cut back to the shot, you'll be able to see in the blue hat, that would be senior Hyatt Utzman, currently playing baseball for Pullman High School and is D1 Xavier commit for baseball. Great pitcher, pretty good friend of mine, and standing next to him was Joel Moore and Kyle Volk. Both played football for the Hounds in the fall season this year. Nonetheless, we'll look at the top of the 5th, and senior Megan McSweeney to start it off for the Hounds. Megan McSweeney with a home run, single, and fly out today. First pitch, it catches the outside edge for strike 1. If you can recall back to the first inning, Megan had a 3-run shot just over left field. And since then, this is caught. Drops in the gap. Miscommunication for the Bantams. That'll drop in for a base hit double. Megan flied out last after getting a little under it, and looked like she was going to do the same thing, but center and left fielder for the Bantams with a little miscommunication, the ball just falls right in between them. Megan McSweeney, knowing that the catcher takes her time getting the ball back, takes a huge lead as no one's holding her accountable on second, and as soon as that ball goes back, she slides into third for the stolen base. Base hit down the third baseline, and that'll be an RBI single for Haley Talbot. Sorry, RBI ground out for Haley Talbot, not a single. First pitch to Keely Myers is low and inside. Myers so far with 2 singles and a flyout. Second pitch swinging right over the shortstop's head. Barely got over her glove, and she'll have her 3rd single of the day. I'll bring up senior lefty Kinsey Callagher. She'll swing on first pitch, but that one was a little high and outside. Be 0-1 count. Way high. Oh, almost completely over Kinsey Callagher's head for ball one. Foul tip to the backstop. Strike number 2. Top of the 5th here for the Hounds. 1 out. Keely Myers on first. Count is 1-2. Score 14-4. Here's a delivery. High and inside, just out of the strike zone for ball number 2. Swung on and tipped back to the backstop once again. Count will remain 2-2. Two count for Kinsey Callagher. Swung on floater to the pitcher. Keely will only take 1 step off the bag. And that's a fly out for Kinsey Callagher. 2 for 4 for Kinsey Callagher today. So she had a line out in the first, then a single in the second, and double in the third. She'll bring up Wolf. Another senior lefty. She's 2 for 3 today with a walk, single, and strikeout. She'll take ball 1 in the dirt. Be ball number 2 high. 2 outs here for the Bantams. 2-0 is the count. Runner on first. Delivery is right on the outside edge for strike number 1. Hit right past the shortstop as she tried to dive for it, but just missed it, and that'll advance the runners with a ground single. Wolf now 3 for 4 on the day with that single, and that'll bring up number 11, Armstrong. Armstrong will look to continue her hot streak as she's 3 for 3 with 3 singles today. Will she continue? Flip not in time at second. And that'll be another single for Armstrong. 4 for 4. All runners advance. Now we're looking at top of the 5th, 2 outs, bases loaded for Chelsea Johnson. Chelsea Johnson with a 2 for 3 with a single, the first, triple in the second, then strikeout in the 4th. First pitch swinging down the middle. Missed that one for strike number 1. Foul tip over the backstop. That'll be strike number 2. Oh, 2 delivery. That's a ball high. Keelan Myers stays at third base. Count is 1-2. Dunker inside looked like more of a defensive swing, but nonetheless the count will remain at 1-2. That'll be strikeout number 3 for McMangle. Gets the Bantams out of a pinch with the bases loaded. All right. Bottom of the 5th inning. Appears number 23, Calkins, will start us off. First pitch high and outside for ball 1. Calkins so far 2 for 2 with a double and a fielder's choice single. That one is high strike, and she'll swing and tip it to the backstop. 1-1 count. Another tip. Be strike number 2. Count 1-2. Swung on again, and that one make it just over the fence as the crowd excuse me, as the crowd scrambles to get out of the way of that one. Once again, 1-2. 1-2 delivery is high strike, and that'll be strikeout number 6 as Calkins takes the walk. First pitch is once again high for ball 1. Blew it so far 1 for 2 with a strikeout in the first and a fielder's choice single in the third. That one is swung on and belted to left center. Caught that one right off the middle of the bat. She'll be looking at 2, maybe 3, and she'll stop safely standing up at second. Great hit for Blewett. Right off the middle of the bat, connects, drives it to left center field, and gets the double. With that, she'll bring out number 4, Herb, who's also 1 for 2 with a single and a ground out, as Fishback will come out to the mound, have a talk with her players. Can't imagine it'd be too hard of a conversation as Kinsey Callagher will switch back with Haley Talbot. Kinsey Callagher ends the night with 6 strikeouts, and she'll head to first. And with that, senior Haley Talbot will come back into the game as So we're looking at was opposite of last game where Haley started and Kinsey finished, and it looks like Kinsey started obviously this time and Haley will wrap it up. That one got a little away from her. Goes to the backstop. Haley, a community college commit to play softball over on the west side. And with that, she feels content, and that'll bring up once again, still is number 4 Herb. Ball low. Count 2-0. Runner on second. Catches the inside corner for strike number 1. One out for the Hounds. 2-1 delivery. Catches her on the inside hip, and she'll take the hit by pitch walk. And that'll bring up Bromeling, who is 0 for 3 today with 3 groundouts, 1 in the first, second, and fourth. Shows bunt, lays it down right in front of first base. Keely Myers will make that throw in time, but even without the single, that's exactly what you want to do on a bunt, is advance the runners. Which is exactly what she did. Runners now on second and third. Ball high, but she'll chase it for a 1. Delivery is once again high, still in the strike zone this time, but she'll take another hack on it, and that'll be strike number 2. Count is 0-2. Runners on second and third, 0-2 delivery. That one's low and inside. Ball number 1. That'll be strikeout number 1 for Talbot. And she'll say goodbye to the side. And with that, since we are plus 10 through 5, that will be the end of the game. No 6th or 7th inning. Hounds will take the second game of the series, 14-4. Clarkston took the first one. I believe it was 9-1 the first game. But the Hounds bounced back on this fine Wednesday afternoon to take game 2. And that should do it for Hounds softball. We will see you. It looks like they'll be doing their senior night stuff after the game. But no need for us to stay for that, so nice having you on this Wednesday afternoon. I hope you enjoyed the show. BDSN Sports. We'll see you next time.